Hello Virgos, and welcome to your January 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, I would like to say that I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and that you're ready and prepared for whatever the new year has to bring you. I'd also like to remind you that this is a general reading, so if you are interested in a personal consultation or a private reading just for yourself, you can visit my website. I will link it in the description below. I've also made a few changes to my website, so if you have been to my website, you might want to think about revisiting it and check those out. Now you may notice that I have some gemstones sitting beside the tarot deck. The crystal looking gemstone, the clear one, that's a quartz. It's there to strengthen the energies of the other gemstones. And the black gemstone that you see, that is an onyx, and the reddish brown stone above it is a sardonyx, and they are both part of the quartz family. Onyx is the talismanic or the mystic birthstone of Capricorn, so it's for January, and it's also called the worry stone or a protection stone because it protects you from worry. It protects you from negative thoughts or bad energies that may come at you. It's also a great stone for the month of January because it helps keep you diligent, and it can help you break any kind of bad habits. So if you're making any kind of New Year's resolutions, this is a stone that would be great to keep in your pocket or to put on a piece of jewelry to keep you on track and succeeding at your goals, whatever they are. Now, if you are interested in learning more about gemstones, I have made a handful of videos. You can find those at my YouTube channel, and I have done one specifically on onyx, and I'll link that one also down in the description so you can find it easier. And they're only a couple minutes long. They're short, but they're full of a lot of information. They give you, the meanings of the stones and what they're used for. Okay, so let's get on to your reading. Let's see what's in store for you guys in the month of January. This first card is going to be your focal card for the month, and it's going to be, like any kind of big events or anything like that. It's something that stands out in the month of January. And you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so normally the Five of Pentacles is a negative card in its upright position, but when it's in reverse, it kind of turns positive, and it can have a negative interpretation also, but I think for a lot of you this is going to be a positive card. So if you've had any kind of worry or actual trouble in the area of money or finances, this month there's going to be a turnaround. So if you've been looking for a job, you may get a new job offer. If you've been needing a raise, this is the month where you may get a raise. So something's going to happen to where it's going to alleviate some of that worry and stress that you've had about money. And pentacles are generally money, but this could be affecting some other area of your life. So like health, for example. If you've had some bad luck when it comes to health lately, January will be a turnaround. Now, the negative interpretation of this card is that the problems that you had can exacerbate. They can become more extreme. But I really do think for most of you, for the majority of you, this is going to be a positive card. This card is going to symbolize some hope. Okay, so moving on to your water sector, this is going to be emotions, how you're feeling in the month of January. Now remember, emotions aren't actually what is going on. These are just emotions. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I do believe that this card is going to be you, Virgo, because Pentacles are earth and you are earth. So I think the majority of you, this is going to symbolize yourself. If it does happen to be someone else in your life, they are most likely also going to be an earth symbol like yourself. And they're going to be, you know, that's either a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And they're going to, you know, maybe put a monkey wrench in things if it's not yourself. And if it is yourself, I see some worry. You know, even though you have some hope here coming in, I still see worry when it comes to finances. And even though this is a queen, if you are male, this can still represent you. You might be displaying some, not necessarily, just some negative aspects of yourself when it comes to worrying about money, whether it be greed or selfishness, or maybe just being uptight. And if this is somebody else in your life, then if they are giving you advice, I'm not so sure that they know what they're talking about. So I wouldn't take any advice from them at this time. But I really don't see you getting advice. I see, if this is not yourself, I see them kind of, you know, still worrying. Like if you're not worrying because of something happening here and you're like, oh, this is going to be great, you know, this is going to be the answer to what we've been looking for. And then this person comes in and they still have their doubts. So I see some worry, whether it's yourself or someone else, about finances, even though we have some hope coming in the month. And these necessarily, you know, when it comes to events in the cards, this is not necessarily in chronological order. You know, the Queen of Pentacles could be played out before the Five of Pentacles. Okay, the next card is in your air sector. This is communications, thoughts, and ideas that you're going to have in the month of January. And you have the Nine of Swords upright. Wow. Okay, the Nine of Swords is a little bit of a negative card. Okay, this is also another worry card. You know, you're having sleepless nights because of just heavy thoughts on your mind. You're worried about something, and you know, the previous cards pointed to finances, but there could be something else in there. And usually when you get the Nine of Swords, this is a fear that has crept in because of past events. It's not really dealing with a situation that is happening now, but you have fear about it happening because it's already happened to you. It's like a trauma-based fear. This could point to nightmares. So something's got you worried, and if you're not talking to somebody about it, then this card could be pointing to that you need to talk to somebody about it. Because I don't see a whole lot of communication here so far in your reading. So I advise you, if this is the case, then you should talk to somebody about it. Okay, the next card in your earth sector, this is what is fixed. It's tangible. It cannot be changed easily. It's what is going to be dependable in the month of January. And you have the Queen of Swords, another queen, reversed. So I don't believe this is you, Virgo. I do believe this is somebody else affecting your life. Most likely an air symbol, so I would look out for an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. And it doesn't have to be a female, but I think for the majority of you it will be a female. And this person, they're going to display some negative qualities of themselves. You know, they're going to perhaps be sarcastic. They're going to maybe say some hurtful things. They could be displaying some vindictiveness. So think back. Have you made somebody mad that fits this description? Because they could be gunning for you in the month of January. Okay, so the next card in your fire sector, this is action. This is challenges in the month, and boy, I hope that it's a good card, because it looks like to me that you have quite a few challenges going on already this month. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay, the Nine of Wands in reverse is you having your defenses down. You not being ready for an attack. You thinking everything is just hunky-dory, and here comes along somebody, and it could be this Queen of Swords here, and they really take you off guard. So yeah, this is the most negative reading I've had, and I'm going to be honest, for the month of January, Virgo. Boy, I hope that even though these things may be going on, that some positive things creep in. And you know what? When I do an elemental spread like this, it could be focused on one central situation. It doesn't mean that your whole month is going to be negative. It's just one situation when we may have 20 situations that go on in the month of January. So it just really depends on your life and how active you are, what is going on in your life. But and it does seem like a lot of this is centralized to one situation or two at the most. You know, it has to do with finances, perhaps health. You got some worry, obviously. And the second situation, if there is a second situation, is obviously this Queen of Swords, perhaps catching you off guard with some kind of attack. And most likely it's going to be a verbal attack, because, you know, when it's swords, it's about communication. They may be making accusations. So that is your reading in its entirety, Virgo. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I do this every month, and I hope that the next reading that you get will be a very positive one. And I will look forward to talking to you all next month. Bye-bye.